What's up, Miles? It's ladies and gentlemen here. XRP and cryptos are about to make a massive move in the very short term, and you need to be prepared for what exactly this move is. Bitcoin is on the very edge and precipice of a breakout. And if Bitcoin continues to push up further and actually break out and not reject, altcoins, including XRP, are going to see another leg up here in the short term. In this video, we are going to be discussing what is going on with cryptos and XRP in the short term. I have a lot of information that you do not want to miss, so make sure you guys give this video a thumbs up and stick around to the end of this video. We have breaking news today for XRP. We can see that XRP futures today have first started trading on the CME futures. CME futures, that is a huge step for a particular asset. This is going to be XRP, of course. And what it means is that an XRP ETF is next. For some reason, the regulators require a CME futures before a spot ETF is opened up. So this is the first step for XRP to get a spot ETF. Some are saying that XRP risks falling to $2 after this classic bearish pattern is now confirmed. We do see a head and shoulders pattern confirming right now, and this is actually crazy. We're going to be taking a look at exactly what this means for you and what's going on. As well, Bitcoin is at the very edge and precipice of a breakout, and if this happens, cryptos including XRP are going to go crazy. So let's take a look at that. But first, guys, make sure you are in the Patreon. We are making a fortune as we bought cryptos at the very bottom, and we were able to take profits near the top for XRP and about some other coins that did over a 3x. We bought Dog with Hat. This was the best trade literally from the bottom. We bought it at the very peak right here, and we've been taking profits along the way up. And some people, if they held all the way, they did a 3x. And we did that in just about a month's time, including buying XRP at $1.67. If you guys want to have access to follow all of my exact trades and constant market updates every single day, join the Patreon right now. The link is in the video description. But right now, Bitcoin is on the very edge and precipice of a breakout. It has been holding this level very strongly. Every single time it tries to break, ladies and gentlemen, it bounces right up immediately. And that essentially is bullish. But if we take a look at altcoins such as Ethereum, we are also seeing altcoins starting to break down, forming lower highs, and that is bearish. That does show us weakness. And the crazy thing is, whenever Bitcoin gets these small little pullbacks, altcoins are crashing 10 and 20%. I mean, if we take a look at XRP, we could see from the very peak of the recent pump all the way down, it's about down 14%. It has since bounced up a little bit. So altcoins are bleeding out profusely every single tiny drop Bitcoin makes, and Bitcoin is still holding this range here. For me, that is a bearish warning sign. That is a warning sign that people are taking profits. Personally, I think Bitcoin, although it is holding strong and it is tempting to break out, I do think that Bitcoin is going to ultimately pull back and correct maybe to 92, 93, somewhere in this region here. We have a CME gap. I think that that is most likely. It's very common for Bitcoin to do. And if that happens, I'm going to be loading up on altcoins because we are in a bull market. Things are very, very bullish, and it can get really, really crazy. But if Bitcoin continues to hold and break out from here, altcoins, including XRP, could find support where they are currently at and make another leg higher. That is the two scenarios that I see. However, we have already pumped massively for altcoins and Bitcoin included, and we are now in the month of May. Historically, people say to sell in May and walk away. So these are a couple scenarios that we're looking at, but we are on the very verge, ladies and gentlemen, the very precipice of making a massive move, and you guys need to be prepared. Personally, I am shorting Bitcoin and I am in cash. I'm waiting to buy the dips. My plan and the plan of my community is we are waiting for Bitcoin to pull back around 97, 95, somewhere in this region, could be lower, and we could even go to 84,000. That's the lowest I think Bitcoin could correct to, and it is the summer, by the way, it can happen. But these are the areas that I'm gonna be looking to buy $1 million worth of altcoins. I'm gonna hold and wait for the next leg up or several legs up and take profits. So I will be assessing that with you and in my group. That is what I see happening. And for XRP, where do I think XRP is gonna go? Well, I do think XRP is gonna take out these highs here around $3.40. But some people are calling, guess what? An inverse head and shoulders pattern for XRP, which we see the left shoulder here, right shoulder, and another right shoulder here. But XRP is still holding support. It's still very bullish. Everything is still very bullish. So I'm not going to call that head and shoulders pattern that is going to be accurate to be played out. Unless Bitcoin starts breaking down and dumping, which doesn't seem like a likely possibility right now, especially given all the bullish headlines and news that is driving the market up further. On top of that, the stock market is pumping relentlessly. This thing is due for a pullback or correction, which cryptos are really following the stock market. So keep an eye on the S&P 500. It's going to determine most likely where cryptos are going to be headed. If you see this thing continuing to pump, cryptos are likely going to continue to pump. But if you see this thing starting to break down, then cryptos are probably going to get that summer correction. And that's going to be the opportunity to load up for this bull market. We only have until about October, historically, with these 4-year cycles of how long crypto should pump up until. Make sure you guys are using ALGOSNIPER. This trading indicator will tell you exactly when to buy at the very bottoms and when to sell before any crashes take place. You guys can try today for $1 at algosniper.com. Make sure you guys are trading with me over on Blofin. This is the platform where you can long and short cryptos up to 150x leverage. They're going to give you the cheapest fees on the internet by especially using my link below, but you're going to get up to a $10,000 deposit bonus for free. And you can also try paper trading on here so you can learn how to trade without even using real money. That's going to be it for this video. If you guys got something out of this video, consider giving this video a thumbs up, subscribing with notifications on, and I'll see you later.